Hey Kindergarten, I wanted to go over the next 2 days of our math packet. So we already did days 1 and day 2, and if you didn't get to see that video, it's already up in another video on YouTube. And now we're going to work on day 3 and day 4. So if you haven't done this already, you can do it with me, or you can use this video to check your work. So I'm going to show you it on the smartboard. All right, so first we're going to read the problem and underline the important numbers that are in here or important words that tell us what to do. So this says, Mia had 8 crayons. Remember, when we see numbers, we're going to circle them because those are important when you're answering a number problem in a word problem. So Mia had 8 crayons. Avery gave her 2 more. So when we see that word more, that means that we're adding. How many crayons does Mia have all together? All together is another word that tells us that we're going to add. So we're going to use these little crayon pictures down here to help us, but you can draw pictures of crayons, or you can even just use dots to help you solve it. And you have plenty of space on your packet to do this. All right, so we started with 8 crayons. So let's pull 8 crayons over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then Avery gave her 2 more crayons. So 2 more means we're going to add more of them. So we're going to do 1, 2. Now we'd like to know how many crayons Mia has all together now that her friend gave her 2 more. So all together is adding as well. So that means we're going to count all of these. So we know that we started out with 8, and then she was given 2 more. And let's count these to see how many it is all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now our problem says 8 plus 2 equals 10. All right, now we're going to do our next problem. Let me get my pen again. Okay, Jack had 4 cookies. Chris gave him 5 more. That's a nice friend. How many cookies does Jack have all together? That's that important word, all together, so we know we're adding. All right, so now I'm going to move my cookies, and you can draw to help you answer. So we started with 4 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Chris gave Jack 5 more cookies. So now we're going to count out 5 cookies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we started with 4 cookies over here. So we're going to write 4. And then Chris gave 5 more, so we added 5. And now let's see how many that equals when you put it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4 plus 5 more equals 9. Okay, now we're on the next day, so you're going to turn to the next page. And this problem says, Nancy saw 4, circle our important numbers, 4 butterflies. Then she saw 3 more butterflies. How many butterflies did she see all together? Again, there's our important word. Now we know we're adding. All right, so I'm going to use my butterflies to help me answer my problem because sometimes it's easier to see it. So we started with 4 butterflies. Let's count those out. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then she saw 3 more. So we're going to count out 3 of them. Whoops. 1, 2, 3. So we started with 4, and then she saw 3 more. And this equal sign means we're going to put them all together and see how many it is when you put 4 butterflies and 3 butterflies together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 butterflies and 3 more butterflies equals 7 butterflies. Okay, and here is our last problem. Let me grab my pen again so I can underline all the important words that tell us what we are doing. So Jack put 3 rocks in his bucket on the playground. Jill put 4 more rocks in his bucket. How many rocks does Jack have all together? There's our important math word. Now we know that we are adding. All right, so I'm going to use my pictures of the rocks to help me answer. So Jack started with 3 rocks. So 1, 2, 3 rocks in his bucket. And then Jill put 4 more rocks in the bucket. So we're going to add 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's do our problem now. So we started out with 3 rocks, and then Jill gave 4 more rocks. So 3 and 4 more, let's count them to see what that makes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 rocks plus 4 more rocks equals 7 rocks all together. Awesome. I hope that that went well for you and that you did a good job on this by yourself when you checked it. I'll post another video in 2 more days with the next 2 days. So day 5 and day 6. So if you would like to go ahead and do those so that you're just checking your work with me, that would be awesome. All right, happy learning, kindergarten.